Bro, I swear I wasn't snooping. Her phone just lit up at the worst possible moment. Look, I'm not the type of dude who goes through someone's phone. That's psycho behavior, right? But when your girl's iPhone is sitting face up on your coffee table at 2 a.m. and a text pops up that says, "Can't wait to see you again tomorrow," from someone named Chris from the gym, yeah, your whole world just stopped spinning. Jessica and I had been together for 3 years. 3 years! We were talking about moving in together, man. I was literally looking at engagement rings the week before. She was my ride or die, or so I thought. We met at a friend's barbecue, hit it off immediately, and honestly, she was perfect. Funny, smart, gorgeous, and she actually laughed at my dumb jokes. Everything was solid, or at least that's what I kept telling myself. Looking back now, the signs were there. I just didn't want to see him. She started going to the gym at weird hours, like 9 p.m. on a Tuesday. Who does that? And she was always grabbing drinks with the girls, but never invited me to meet up after. Her phone was suddenly password protected, which was whatever, but she'd also flip it face down every single time she put it down. That Tuesday night, she'd come over to my place after her late gym session. We ordered pizza, watched some Netflix, normal couple stuff. She went to take a shower, left her phone on the table. I wasn't even thinking about it, just scrolling through Instagram on my own phone when I heard the buzz. The screen lit up. "Can't wait to see you again tomorrow. Last night was incredible." My stomach dropped so fast I thought I was going to be sick. My hands started shaking. I just stared at those words, reading them over and over like maybe I had misunderstood. Maybe Chris was a girlfriend. Maybe it was some inside joke I didn't know about. But nah, deep down, I knew. I heard the shower turn off. I had maybe 2 minutes before she came back out. My brain was screaming at me to check the messages, but my hands wouldn't move. It's like I was frozen, you know? Because once you look, you can't unsee it. Once you know for sure, everything changes. The bathroom door opened. She walked out in my old college hoodie, hair wrapped in a towel, looking beautiful and innocent like she always did. "Hey, babe, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost." I must have looked absolutely wrecked because my poker face is trash. I pointed at her phone. "You got a text." She moved fast, too fast, snatched that phone off the table like it was about to explode. The guilt on her face was instant, just this flash of pure panic before she tried to cover it up with confusion. She said, "Oh, probably just spam or whatever," not even looking at the screen. "From Chris from the gym?" Silence. Heavy, thick silence that felt like it lasted a year. She just stood there, phone clutched to her chest, trying to figure out what to say. I watched her brain working, searching for the right lie. "Babe, I can explain." "Don't." I stood up. "Just don't insult me right now." "Who is he?" "He's just a friend from—" "Friends don't send kissing emojis at 2 a.m., Jess. Friends don't talk about last night being incredible. So I'm going to ask you one more time. Who is he?" She started crying. Not the sad kind of crying, but that panicked, I just got caught crying that guilty people do when they know the jig is up. She whispered, "We need to talk." And just like that, I knew my life was about to completely fall apart.
She sat me down and said, "It's not what you think." Spoiler alert, it was exactly what I thought, just worse. We sat on opposite ends of my couch, the same couch where we'd cuddled and laughed and talked about our future probably 1,000 times. Now it felt like there was a canyon between us. "How long?" I asked. My voice sounded dead, even to me. Jessica was full-on sobbing now, mascara running down her face. "Baby, please, it didn't mean anything." "How long?" she whispered. 6 months. 6 months! Half a year! While I was over here planning our future, looking at rings, talking to my parents about her, she was... I felt like I couldn't breathe. "Tell me everything, right now, and if you lie to me even once, we're done. Not that we're not already done, but you owe me the truth." She took a shaky breath. The story that came out was, somehow, worse than I'd imagined. Chris wasn't just some random gym bro. He was her personal trainer. She'd signed up for sessions 5 months ago to get in shape, And apparently, they'd hit it off immediately. Started with coffee after workouts, then dinners, then, yeah, she'd been sleeping with him for 4 months. Every time you said you were working late, I had to know. She nodded, tears streaming, sometimes. The weekend you said you went to visit your sister, I was with him. Each answer was like a knife twisting deeper. All those nights I'd texted her, "Good night, love you," while she was probably lying in his bed. All those times I'd brag to my boys about how lucky I was. I was a complete fool. Do you love him? The question came out before I could stop it. No, God no, babe, I love you. He was just, I don't know, exciting, new. It was stupid, and I know I messed up. Messed up? I laughed, but it came out bitter. Messed up is forgetting our anniversary. Messed up is accidentally breaking something. You didn't mess up, Jess. You made a choice. Every single day for 6 months, you chose to lie to me. You chose him over us. I want to fix this, she pleaded, reaching for my hand. I pulled away. We'll go to counseling. I'll do whatever it takes. It's over. Saying it out loud made it real. We're done. Please don't do this. I made a mistake. A mistake? I was yelling now. Couldn't help it. A mistake is one time, maybe even twice if you're feeling generous. 6 months of lying, sneaking around, making me look like an idiot? That's not a mistake. That's a choice. That's who you are. She tried to argue, tried to blame it on feeling trapped, on things being too comfortable, on me working too much. All the typical cheater excuses that mean absolutely nothing. Bottom line, she wanted to have her cake and eat it too. Keep the stable boyfriend at home while getting thrills with Jim Bro on the side. I told her to leave. She begged, cried, promised she'd change, but I was done. Something in me just broke. Or maybe it finally woke up. She gathered her stuff, the hoodie, her overnight bag, the toothbrush she kept in my bathroom. Each item felt symbolic, 3 years reduced to a handful of belongings. At the door, she turned back one last time. I really do love you.